Good morning, folks. It's Richard Gene here. Hey, I read each and every comment that's on this channel, and I've been getting a lot of good feedback about creek videos. Now, right here where I live, get out of here, you old bug. Right here where I live, within a 50-mile radius, there is all kinds of creeks and branches and little streams. They abound me. And a lot of them, I know for a fact, are untapped. Now, the one that we're going to go into today, I don't know anything about. It's quite a walk. I'm going to have to walk across a little mountain to get to it. As far as the weather conditions is concerned, they're giving rain today. So we're probably going to get rained on because it's a long walk in there. It's just an adventure. I don't know if there's any fish in this particular creek or not. Never have fished it. For that reason, I'm going to use live bait, and that's going to be worms. I went to Walmart and I got me some night crawlers. And the reason I did that is because they're big. If I see any bass, I'm going to try to catch them. But I'm going to target the bigger sunfish if I can find them. If they even exist in this creek. Usually around these creeks in this area, there's three that dominate. Northern string bluegill, green sunfish, and long-eared sunfish. Those are the three main ones. Now, I did fish in a creek a couple videos back. I can't really remember. Yeah, a couple videos back that had shellcracker in the creek, and there was quite a few in there, the most I've ever seen. And I believe that's because we're getting a lot of rain, and I believe a lot of these fish are coming from ponds that's overflowed and flowed off into the creek. There's no telling what you'll catch in a creek, and you know what I'm talking about. There's just everything and anything you could run across in a creek. But come with me. This is going to be an adventure for me. I'm going to be using just a cadence rod. This is a 6-foot light action rod, real flimsy. And I'm going to chance it. I'm going to use 2-pound 100% nylon line and a cadence reel. And that's it. I'm going to pack light with some night crawlers, and we're just going to walk. Come with me. Let's see what we can do. Folks, don't move. I've walked on up here, and right here in front of me looks like a pretty good bass. Now, I can't tell what kind he is. I'm hunkered down. This water's real clear, but if y'all can help it, don't move. I got on a night crawler here. I'm just going to use the whole night crawler. He's not no giant, but he's a good looking little bass. But I'm going to spot him and make an accurate cast to him. There's some smaller fish in there with him. But I'm wanting to target him if I can catch him. Let me get up here and take it. Yeah, there he is right there. Look here. That fish is going to grab that. I believe. Yep, he's got it. Look here. There he is. Now, I just have 2-pound line. Let me get over here with him. He's not a giant bass, but he's done went up under a rock. Dead-gone it. Come on out of there. They'll do it every time in these creeks. We'll see what kind of he is right here. I'm excited. I'm in this little rocky hole here, and I've hooked a little bass, but I'm excited, folks. What I'm excited about is I was able to pick him and choose him and put a whole night crawler on and catch him. Let's see what he is right here. He's pretty. There he is. Look at that. Pretty little smallmouth bass. He's got a tough mouth. Ain't that pretty though? Look at the colors on that fish. I didn't bring my pliers, so what I got to do is just get that hook out. Just as easy as I can without hurting him. There's no reason to hurt these fish. Catch and release is what I'm about, mainly. There's no telling how long it took this fish that long to get that size. But let's let him go. That's pretty. Go on. He bit me before he left. Alright. What I'm going to do right here is just ease around and just pick my targets. There's a lot of small fish in this creek here. I can tell already. I tell you, I've come up on a spot right here that's pretty deep. Actually, it's real deep. And I'm looking for a bass right now. Or a big specimen for a sunfish. Just easing around. That's real deep. I bet you there's some bass right in here. Y'all be quiet. Be real quiet right here. Right in front of me there's a spotted bass. Now I can tell that that's a spot. He don't even know I'm here. I'm gonna make a cast to him. Look here. Look. No. There's two spotted bass. That one right there has got it. And it's a big one. Now I've had it. What I'm going to do right here is just the best I can, folks. I didn't even see this fish. Dead on it. This 2-pound line. Oh, it's a lot of fun though. Challenge. Let's see where he went. Okay, he's under the rock. So I'm going to have to just be patient. He's got to come out of that rock. Out from under it. Why do they do that? I don't know. I was geared up for sunfish. But this is a pretty good sized spot. There he comes finally. See him? He finally give up on the rock. I wonder how bad he's got my line brailed up. But this is where you really have to be patient. Take your time. There's no hurry. I'll finally wear him out. He's a good spotted bass. So we're gonna wear this one out. I don't think they're as big. I thought they were bigger, but they're not. Now he's wore plumb down. Now this is sporty right here. And let's talk about it just a little bit. Yeah, that's a spotted bass right there. And a good one. Look how beautifully colored that fish is. No blemishes at all on him. And look this tiny hook. Oh, look, I just barely, look, watch this. After all that. Now, is that not luck, folks? Look at that. There ain't nothing like it. And it's so peaceful out here. No boat traffic, no jet skis. At peace. Let's let him go. See, he is tuckered out. Now what I'm going to do is check my line, of course, because I bet it's brailed all two pieces. Gotta be. And retie that knot, and then we're going to try to catch another bass. I've seen about 2 others. Let's do it. Okay, here he comes. I'm going to make a cast right out there in front of him. Look here. He got it. He got it. Okay, now I've had it because I think this one's as big. I don't know, but I've had it. Oh man, I'd love to keep him over back this way if I could, but we'll see. I mean, he is fighting. But there's nothing you can do but wear them down on this little stuff like this. I hope he don't get in that rock right over there. That's hard. I had a hard time getting that first fish out of there. This commotion is actually drawing these fish in here. Now he's went under a rock. So I'm just going to barely hold pressure on him till he comes out like that. Then I'm going to get him out. Well, he wants to stay in that hole, you see. Now the reason I'm taking so much time with this fish is for this reason right here. I don't want him to pop this little 2-pound line, okay? I don't want to leave a hook in him. I'd rather just take my time to keep from a hook being in him. There's really no reason for it. Because if I'd knew this, I would have had a heavier line, but we're doing fine right here with him. Come on. He's wore out. He's had all he can take right here. Look at there. Is that not? There's no doubt that's beautiful. That is a beautiful fish, and we're gonna go right. We'll just release him right here. I don't have to revive him. He's full of energy. There he goes. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. And I see you. I don't know how far I'm down below this creek. I mean, where I started, but I can't stop walking. I'm looking for another hole. And there's a lot of this. Now, them are the rocks I'm talking about that's real slick. You gotta watch them. You bust your head or something else if you don't watch it. That green algae on them is just slick as can be. But I'm gonna go on up far as I have to find another hole, no doubt. That's how I've always done. I've walked down below this creek so much, or so far, that it'd take me forever to get back. But ain't this pretty? Just a wonder if I hadn't seen a deer. A lot of times when you're walking in the middle of these creeks, you can get right up on wildlife. I hadn't seen one. They're not out right now. Whoops. Let's go catch another one. Made a long cast right over there just to see it. There's one. Just to see what was over there. Looks like a long-eared sunfish. Come on in here, boy. He's lit up like a Christmas tree, though. Pretty. Golly. Give me a fit, too. Let's let him go. Ain't that pretty? Alright. What I'm going to do, folks, I've walked way down here. I'm going to walk back up. Okay. And there was a couple bass in the first hole that I didn't get a hook into. You know, they gotten wise, so I'm going to go back. They forgot all about it, probably. And if they're still there, we might be able to catch one more. I got about 3 night crawlers left. And I've got some small worms left, little wigglers, but the night crawlers is what them bass hit. All I have that they will hit. So let's go on back. It's a long journey, but I've walked a long ways down here. I don't even see, I bet you sock squash ain't even come down this far. I see a big red ear sunfish. I'm gonna try to catch him. Oh, he's in amongst all them other ones. He is so pretty. He stands out. He's going to that bait. Well, the red ears got it. That was luck, folks. Shell cracker. The only one. The only one that was in that whole bunch of fish. I seen his red gill flap. Red ear sunfish. Ain't that pretty? He's giving me a fit. He was the only one. And he was the aggressor. He ain't that big, but he's pretty. Come on in here. There he is. I picked him out and he got it. Hey, quit. Daggone it. Ah. Let's see that. I can't hold him, folks. They're so strong. They won't stay in your hand unless you show them off. Let's see how pretty he is. That part right there, that orange, showed him off. Beautiful fish. Let's let him go. Go on back. He was the only one. There's probably about 20 out there. And most of them were long-ear sunfish. Where's that fish at? Oh, there he is. I'll never catch him amongst all them others. I don't know. He's on it. He's coming up there. He's wanting it. He's wanting it. He's wanting it. Ah! His little buddy got it. Daggone it. Ah! Don't rightly know, Alvin. Not knowing I couldn't tell you, son. So I don't rightly know. Now here. Uh-oh. Whoa. Whoa. There's a bass right there. I'm going to try to throw it right in front of his face. Maybe he'll grab it before. He did. He got it. Looky here, folks. Oh, he went up under a rock. They'll do it every time in these creeks. Okay. And there's another one. It drawed attention from another bass right here. Now, I'd love to catch that other bass because he's a little bit bigger. Ain't that the way it works? And we might be able to. I'm gaining a little bit of ground on him. I can't do much. This has been a pretty tough little video right here, you know, trying to land these with 2-pound line. These ain't monsters, but 2-pound line just, I tell you, it just don't, it don't cut it. It's not the right choice for this right here. And I didn't mean it to be this way. That's a pretty fish. Look at there. Beautiful. Okay, let's get our hook out. And release him. Let's let this one go. Go on back. Well, that's about it, folks. I tell you, this creek right here, I'm proud that I got the fish in it. I've been wanting to for a long time. And I walked down it for about 2 miles. I'm going to estimate about 2 miles. And most of it's real, real shallow. I just found a couple deep enough holes that would hold fish. And when I found a deep hole, it was full of fish. Not no real big fish for a creek, but pretty good bass for a creek. And my intentions was not to even fish for bass, but once I started seeing them, I couldn't stand it, folks. I hope y'all understand. I just couldn't help it. But 2-pound test line, that's not the right stuff to fish with. It was extremely hard to get those fish in. The best one might have been, what, 2 1/4 pounds? And I like to never got that fish in. It was just laborsome and real tedious. These fish in creeks seem to be stronger than them on lakes. And for the reason why, I believe it's because they have to fight current. a whole lot. Of course, the creek's a little bit low right now, but we get a lot of rain. It don't take much rain to just flood this creek right here. And they have to fight it, and they're stout fish. But hey, thank y'all very much for watching. All the great comments. Amen. Whoa. Real simple, but I'm still about a half a mile from my truck now, but hey, everybody out. And remember, go fishing when you can, because it's good.